Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the round 2 of the ASTRO circuit. Brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. And I realise I accidentally have someone else's stream open. That is okay, because we are here. This is round 2. It is Team Storm taking on Plantronics.Mindfreak and lachdog. What a great match we have ahead of us.
Definitely should be an extremely good match. Storm and Mindfreak, both teams in this competition, and should be a very, very close matchup with the domination on Octane up first. Should be interesting to see how Storm go with their pickup of, or their fill-in, I guess, of Hopey for today. It should be interesting. He's got a very good AR shot, so should help a lot on the map of Octane, just controlling this B flag, as we see the team of Mindfreak that's currently on top in the kills a little bit. 5 and 3 for Fighter, 4 and 2 for Shocks, and 4 and 1 for Buzzer.
Yeah, you are going to be seeing what Buzzer can do on your screen at the moment. Of course, he does have currently going 4 and 1 with 1 cap for himself. His team is pushing on up, and I just want to note that currently Team Storm just went off a 3-0 victory. Mindfreak had a little bit more of a difficulty. It was 3-1, and now they are, they pushed on into this next round. But they're definitely room to go already. They've taken out an early lead. Domination Octane. They've gotten that B control, which at some points we don't even see capped until this point in the game. But they got it on early. They've gotten this early advantage, and they're already going on for that seaside cap as well. That is going to be Fighter, who is there. Unfortunately, he will get taken down, and they're leading by 10.
Yeah, he didn't need to go for all the cap. He got the neutralize, and that's all we really need. You're just going to make sure that the other team don't rack up those points. You get as many points as possible in relation to the other team, because they're getting nothing. You're getting 2 flags, and they have to waste time capturing that one, and they can't really make any plays onto B or A. So a good play there by Fighter, just to slow down the progress of Storm. But Storm starting to get a few kills here. Yells are going 7 and 4, so we'll jump on board with him. Maybe not, he goes down. We'll jump on board with Luke. He picks up 1 as he goes down as well. Fate now trying to push on a B flag as he sees 1. Will pick up the kill. And trying to pick up a long shot. He will pick up the long shot, but gets taken down. But just Storm, they're getting a few kills. They're getting control of B here. They got the neutralize and they've got the capture. So now they can start to get back into this match. They're currently 21 points down, but that'll change quickly if they can hold mid-control.
That it can, and I mean, you're going to be seeing right now, Yells, from his perspective, what he can do is Shocks picks off a nice double kill there. You'll see them still have that B control, but they don't have much else here at this stage. They did just pick off that C flag. They're able to actually defend that one. So Buzzin is the last one alive. He'll be able to pick off 1 kill, as you see there on Blue Dump. He's about to get shot out in the side, possibly. No, his team actually helps him out there. That was Shocks, and you're going to be seeing these players still dropping, but the points still going in favour of the... they were going in terms of the lead in favour of the team of Mindfreak, but Storm can still catch back up. They're closing up the gap. It is only 13 points difference now. You're going to be seeing a minute 40 left in the half.
Yeah, minute 40. Luke will pick up that kill there on Buzzo, and it just looks like Storm, they've been able to work their way back into this match. Only 11 points the difference at the moment, and they've played it quite nicely, holding the CB 2 flag to 1, and holding the team of Mindfreak into their spawn, as they just seem like they're getting the kills that they were in the first match when we saw them play against Power Gaming and just dominate the kills. If they can keep doing that, Luke will pick up a double and hold that. Make sure the B control doesn't go into Mindfreak's favour. It was neutralised, so a good play there by Fighter and Buzzo to get on there, make sure that Storm stopped getting points and stopped catching back up. But if it stays like this, then it's going to be a close game at the half, and the second half could be crucial.
It definitely could be. I mean, but the way this game is just turning out, I really wouldn't be surprised if the overall map, the overall half anyway, ends up in an actual draw. Just from the way these two teams are pushing. I mean, you saw Fighter just then. You see both these teams, they just got 3 down by the opposing team. It was left in a 1v1 situation over on that B side, and then finally you see them actually take each other out. The player's going to go off those respawns. 20 seconds still remaining in this overall half of the map here, and you see them pushing on down that C and B flag in control of the Team Storm side, but they still haven't managed to actually catch back up here. Of course, by the end of this half, it should tie up the score, and you know, it should be 76, or if my mathematics is correct, regardless, you know, it's on that stage now, not enough time for anything else to go off for that. So yeah, I was right, which is always a surprise. But 76 all, second half, as you mentioned, is going to be crucial.
Yeah, you did some maths.
It's surprising,
that's amazing.
Right? And I was right too.
Hasn't happened very often, but seems to saw your prediction 30 seconds out and did the calculations. So you've surprised me there. But 76 all in the first half. Really not a surprise, to be honest, between these two teams. They're so close, and they both knew exactly what they had to do to stay in the match or try and continue the lead. And Storm played, well, Mindfreak started off well. Storm came back 76 all, and now both teams just having that home flag, and we'll see who can try and push on to B and get the early lead. Shocks 24 and 10. He started off this game and just shut down anything that Storm are trying to do. As he picks up 2 more kills on that B flag, sees the third, he'll pick up another one on Fate, and that should allow his teammates to just easily pick up that B control and start to rebuild that lead that they once had.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to be seeing with Shocks on your screen. I mean, he's just mowing up these kills. If he's not picking off the kills, he's picking off the assists. Now, he did just get taken down just then, but we'll swap on over to one of the players from the Storm side. I want to jump on board with Luke, because he's going to be rotating over to this A side. Now, of course, that A flag did just get captured by Mindfreak, but we'll see what Naked will be able to do here. Shots out, there you go. We'll be able to pick off that kill. Nicely done there by him, as Fighter and Buzzin pick off a couple of kills of their own. Shocks will get kills as well. Now, one player from Mindfreak's going to be over in that top motel side, but what he doesn't realize is a couple of players from the team with Storm actually spawned there. It doesn't really bother him because he just runs straight on past, picks up the kill. Luke manages to stay alive for a second longer, but then he does get taken out in the end. Back on Shocks we go because he hit his 30 bomb. And, you know, with 3 minutes 30 remaining, will he be able to hit the 40? That is the question.
If he doesn't hit the 40, it'd be a surprise. 9 kills in 3.5 minutes, especially when Shocks is in this type of slaying form. There's nothing much that can really stop him. As Mindfreak, they've got the 2 flag to 0 advantage. The only player over near that C flag is a player from their team. That's Naked. So it could be a triple cap here, but Storm, they're looking to try and get that A flag. Naked wasn't able to capture C. And the team of Storm, they need to start getting these flags. They've got C, but they need to get some kills. They need to push on to B, because at the moment they're just dropping behind 93 to 117, and that 24-point difference is just going to keep building if they can't make something happen here.
Yeah, that is 100% right. I mean, nades coming out from both of these two teams. Fighter's going to be on a 6 streak at the moment as he just tries and makes something happen here over on B. He'll pick off a double kill. Now, B flag isn't actually under their control at the moment, but what Fighter and I believe Shocks are doing, they're pushing forward aggressively over into store. They're like, you know what, let's not worry about B for the moment. Let's see if we can throw them off C, and then work for B later. Now, he's going to be going for a neutralized flag. He's going to rotate around. He knows there's a play there to contest him, and a perfect rig around the rosy play there by Fighter. As he picks up the kill, he'll get the flag cap, and his teammate will be just sitting around over the gas. Buzzard will die, but it doesn't matter because they've still got the flags for themselves that they can now just push it forward and keep that lead going. It's 130 to 107, 2 minutes remaining, and the game's really in their favor. Fighter on a 10 streak right now.
Yeah, very smart play by Fighter. You can outshoot anyone, but also when you've got the smarts to outsmart someone, then there's not much that the other team can do to get you, as he picks up another kill there on Fate. And when you've got Shocks going 35 and 16 and Fighter getting 27 kills to 15 with a 13 streak, Mindfreak don't lose too many games. Just pretty much that simple. Just the slaying power of those two combined when they're on point is just immense, and we're seeing it in play right now with almost a 30-point difference in favour of Mindfreak. 2 flags in favour of Storm, but with only a minute 13 left, it's going to have to be a triple cap or bust, because there's just not enough time left for Storm to come back.
Yeah, there really isn't, and I mean, you're going to be seeing... I just want to stick on board with Shocks purely for the fact that I want to see if he can actually get his 40 bomb with the 2 minutes, with the 1 minute remaining, 2 kills. I think it's definitely possible. I think he's going to be hitting this one, of course. And it's not really an easy feat to do against a team like Storm either, because they definitely are an established team. The top 4 teams that sort of made it, you know, seeded into this competition as top 4, have made it into this round 2 matchup as well. So, you know, we definitely have the highest quality of teams here in these season finals. And right now, he's 1 kill away.
Yeah, that's right, and he's got 30 seconds to do so. He'll get taken down. Buzzo just putting the shots out. He'll pick up a kill there on Fate. We might jump back onto Shocks as he comes off the spawn. He's in pawn at the moment, trying to find a kill long range, just looking long, getting a lot of shots, and there we go. Takes out Hopi, and we'll pick up the 40 bomb. 30 bomb for Fighter as well, 30 and 20 for him. So some big numbers coming out of Mindfreak, and keep in mind this match, both teams definitely established. Mindfreak, the only 2 lands so far this year. Mindfreak took out the first one in Brisbane, and then Storm taking out the second one in Sydney. So a bit of a grudge match between the 2 teams that have won the land so far this year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's not including the Call of Duty Championship events, just purely the ACL of the pure ACL events. And I mean, you know, from coming out of Sydney as well, you mentioned Team Storm coming in first. Mindfreak, formerly known as Immunity back then, came in 3rd place, but since then, all of their online performance, all the competitions since then, our Astro League, our Astro circuits, they've been towering ahead, and they haven't settled for anything less than first. Now, you see this from just pure example from this overall map. They take that one out, and you know they're already going into this second map with a 1-0 lead, which is a great thing for them, but you know, who knows what will happen with the next map. Of course, it will be an S&D up next. Don't go anywhere. That's coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Map 2 here in the series winners bracket round 2 of the ASTRO Circuit Season 5 Finals. It's between Team Storm and Plantronics.Mindfreak. Currently, Plantronics.Mindfreak are 1-0 in the series, but it's Search and Destroy on Sovereign. Lachdog, who are you going to take this one out?
Well, it's going to be very interesting, but I'm going to have to tip Mindfreak, but Fighter, he goes down early to a shotgun there from Yelza, so interesting start here in this one as Naked also goes down, so now it's Shox and Buzzo in a 2v3 situation as Buzzo will pick up the first kill. He picks up the second kill for Mindfreak. He goes down and 1-0 to Storm.
I really wasn't expecting such an aggressive play out of the Team Storm side, but at least for round number 1, they just aggressively charged on down, and I mean, just really, you saw just then, Buzzin was able to pick off a couple of kills, but I mean, the rest of the team just got annihilated there. They weren't really seeing that one coming, and it was a great start for the team of Storm because they didn't win, obviously, the domination game, so they need to start back off in a bang. They don't want to go into that position where they have to be shaky on the S&D. They want to take it out convincingly and push on forward over into the blitz. Now, you're going to be seeing a couple of players actually push on down. Let me see if I can find him over on the mid side of the map. That is going to be Hopi, who's just going to be sitting there with the Remington just watching over through that B-Dom area. And you're going to be seeing Fate, who's just over onto the forklifts there. So Luke's going to be over on server, and right there you actually see Naked taking down Hopi. Yours is going to be with the bomb over onto the B side, over on the yellow platform at the moment. And of course, with Orca mode, you can see that he's not really looking in anyone's direction, but one player is going to be actually on the B bomb itself. Now, Fighter will take down Luke, so already the numbers are in favor of the Mindfreak. And Lockdog, from what we've seen here, are we thinking it's going to be more a defense-oriented map?
Yeah, it does seem to be that way as Yelza does pop up. He'll get taken down. Just popped up at the wrong time and was easily taken down there. So it's up to Fate. He's in a 1v4. He picks up the kill, but Fighter will shut him down. 1-1 is the score. And the defensive rounds have been too easy for both Mindfreak and Storm so far. The pushes from either team really haven't worked. There needs to be something mixed up from the first round, because obviously if you're going to try and do the same thing again, you're just going to get shut down just as easily.
They really, really are. And I mean, next round starting on up, we'll jump on board with the attacking team. Now, that is going to be Shox, who's got the bomb. Now, you're going to be seeing Buzzin. He picked off a couple of kills that last time round.
Going up.
And yeah, that does mean Naked's going to be going underground. Every single time Shox does pull that one out, he goes there, and there he goes. Already being able to pick off a kill. The nade will also pick off another player there being Yells. And right here, he's clearing out this A side. He's like, you know what, it's clear. Let's just see if we can back around. Doesn't want to overcommit too much over on their side of the base. And Shox is already here over in the nest, just setting up. He's not wanting to go for the bomb plant too early, because even though they have numbers advantages, they're still going to be cautious. But, you know, it's only time will tell what he will be able to do.
Yeah, that's right. It's a really good play that Mindfreak do there. It's Shox will go with the bomb. Naked goes underground as soon as he gets kill over at A. It drags the team or the other team to go and defend that A bomb a bit heavier. Then Shox can go in for the easy plant on that B bomb. Hopi now in a 1v3, did pick up one, but he gets contested by Shox, gets taken down, and that's the first attacking round of the game so far. Shox will pick up the final kill, and 2-1 in favour of Plantronics.Mindfreak.
They've taken the lead here, but it's all about if they'll be able to keep it in their control. They've had two great rounds, both, of course, in a defensive and an offensive round. But Team Storm need to focus on what they did first, what they did that worked, and just surprise the team of Mindfreak. They push on forward, play that aggressive stance, and just get right up in their faces to really make an impact here into this round. Now, of course, they're going to be swapping over to an A side, as you can see there. The three of their players are there. Shots out over into research. The trophy system will instantly get annihilated there. One's going to be on caution, and two players already dropped. That's Buzzin with the double kill. Now Luke's over on the top B building here as he's going to take out a kill. Now while he goes on the flank, if he decides to, Hope he's going to be outside of server and just leaning around the corner here, waiting for a couple of players to poke one out. Now it's a 2v3 situation. The bomb is down, and Hope now gets taken down. So now it's up to Luke, who was tagged and most likely called out to try and make this clutch play.
Yeah, they know he's underground now. He just shot as well as would have been called out, so he's just waiting for the player. He sees him, out shoots Naked. There's a second one there. That'll be Buzzo just contesting that one, picking out the kill easily. Buzzo 6-2, and at the moment the main slayer for Mindfreak in this Search and Destroy, 3-1 for them, and it's just looking like they they took out that attacking round, and when you take out an attacking round and the rest just go to the defense, it just looks like you were really dominating the match, even though it's only really one round the difference.
We'll see how this will play out in the end with Mindfreak pushing over onto this attacking play. Now you're going to have Shocks just sitting here with the bomb once again. So, you know, Naked not deciding to go on the ground. He's going to be just watching over through this, over into the A side over on Zig. Now Fighter's going to be chucking a nade over into War Room. Now you notice that no one's really there for the Team Storm side. They've got one player going on the flank, but while they do that, they don't want to risk their other players sort of pushing up on their you know, too far aggressively in case they do drop one out early. They're relying on that player going behind them to see if he can really make that impact. Now, I believe that is going to be Luke there on the flank as well, as Fate just wrapping around over into that B building. Will take down the knife kill on Shocks. Shocks also took down Yells, so it's only up to Naked now, who was on the other side of the map, to once again, in a situation where the players are forced to have to go clutch, and he just wasn't able to do it. So Team Storm will get around to themselves, bringing themselves one step closer to tying up this game. Now, Mindfreak are halfway there to taking out the map, whereas Team Storm, they're only a third.
Yeah, only one round separates them, and another defensive round won there by the team of Storm. So it's all about whether you can take an attack, and that's exactly what Storm are going to have to try and do in this round. They are on the attack, obviously. We'll jump on board with Yelza. He's got the bomb. See if he can set the tone for the round, as he does chuck the long smoke. I believe might have been a stun, as Naked will pick up the first kill there on Hopi with the nade. So a 3v4 situation already, and Mindfreak looking good in this defensive round as he take out another kill that shocks onto Fate. And now it's up to Luke and Yells in a 2v4 situation.
Of course, we'll swap over to Yells with the bomb. Now he's over on Zig. Luke is over just sitting here outside of the B-Dom area. Of course, he's going to get shot out on the side here, as you do have one in the back of Research. Now he's about to spot him, and there you go. He will take him out, taking down Fighter, making it from a 2v4 to a 2v3. Now one player's going to be over on the side of Blue there. We'll turn to Forker mode. We want to have some surprises in our lives here with Luke's perspective. Now Yells still just holding back over onto that track side. He'll spot another one. There you go. Takes out that kill. He backs around through tracks. Will he be able to pick that one off? No, he won't. He'll get taken down. So now Yells 1v2 situation, and unfortunately he's not pulling off any more clutches like we saw him do previously against the same squad. But being Naked on this round in the kill cam, the player literally just went right in front of him, and he gets a couple of shots in the back.
Yeah, smart spot by Naked. He knew the player would rotate into B and then try and get the cross onto Caution. So easy as you like. That kill 4-2 becomes the score. The team of Storm, they're currently on the defense. So they're in the box seat to take this round, because there's only been one attacking round won. That was by Mindfreak so far. So looks like it should come back to 4-3, but it's up to Mindfreak. They've won one attacking round. Can they make it 2 and go 5-2 up? It will be interesting. Naked going for this plant, and he's got it down. So 4 players up and the plant down. It looks like they should be able to defend this one.
We'll see if should will be enough, though, as you have Luca rotating all the way through the back. Now, of course, he's over at the back. Yellow Hopi will take down Naked, so it's a 3v3 situation. Yellow just sitting over on blue steps. You got Hopi just slowly pushing around. He's wanting to see if he can find that first player. Buzzin will take down Luca over on the flank. One contest through the window there. The shots are out. He does see 2 of them. He will be able to pick off one. The second player will instantly contest. He goes for the reload, and he knew that one perfectly. Shocks. He knew that he was going to run out of ammo sooner or later with all the spraying that has been done. He reloaded first. He pushed and contest, and you saw there, gets him when Hopi's pants were down, shutting him really down, and that's going to be a 5-2 count. So they're nearly up to a very dominating lead here in this Search and Destroy. I definitely thought it was going to go a lot closer.
Yeah, definitely, and they need to pick up a attacking round, because at the moment they just they haven't been able to. They've won 2 rounds, both defensive, and they've actually lost 2 defensive rounds as well. So really not the ideal start for them so far this Search and Destroy, but they've still got the ability to come back. We have seen they almost dropped a Search and Destroy from 5-2, so we'll see if we can go the other way with Curse. Luke already starting it off with 1 kill. Naked helping him out with a nade kill on Fighter, his teammate. Fate will pick up a kill, and now it's up to Shocks in a 1v4.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky for him, but he's going to take out the first one. He sees the second one as well, gets the shots out. I can't even form words properly with all those letters just from what I just saw there, and it was just complete gibberish. But that's exactly the expression you'd have over that situation. He picked off those 2 kills instantly. Yells and Hopey. I really was hoping he'd check those stairs, but he just couldn't do it. Just so close, but so far.
Yeah, it's interesting you don't check those stairs. A lot of players do sit on them, so not just obviously not checking his corners, not being careful enough there. But when you're in a clutch situation, everything is different. You've got no help at all. You've just got to go it alone. And it will be interesting to see what Mindfreak pull out here on the attack. Naked back with the bomb as per usual. And we'll see what he can do as he's pushing down into the zigzag, into Snake, trying to find a kill. But he's just having to wait as Shocks will get taken down by Hopey early. Buzzo tries to push up and offer some support. He's going to cook this nade. Nothing there for him. And a minute to go, 3v4 in favour of the team of Storm, and if they can pick up one more kill, then they're definitely in the box seat to take this round.
Yeah, they definitely are going to be wanting to go ahead and do just that, but Luke will take down Naked as Fighter also falls. So we've seen a lot of 1v3s and 1v4 situations here, as you are going to be seeing Buzz, and he's waiting exactly for this player there. He timed it. He timed the looking at it properly, but the player hesitated there. That was Fate. I think that was Fate's biggest advantage there, because Buzzin was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when Fate pushed on out, the reflex time just wasn't there in comparison to Fate, who instantly saw and shot. So, I mean, that's going to be 5-4. The score is closing on out, but I think Mindfreak still might be able to pull it out in the next 2 rounds. I mean, who knows? They're going to be on defense here. We'll jump aboard with the Team Storm side. Who do you want to jump aboard with?
I think we might jump on board with Luke. He's pushing over this right side. Should come in contact with the player just here. He will get outshot there by Fighter. Short range gun with the submachine gun will always take out a Remington at that range, and that's exactly what happened. We'll jump on board now with Yelza. He's the one pushing up. There is a player just on the other side of the B-bomb if he pokes around to the right, but it doesn't look like he's doing it. He's just going to wait and see if someone's going to poke him.
He's looking around, and as you mentioned, he's just playing the patient game. It seems to have worked for them in the past, but swapping over to his players, you actually have Hopey in a gunfight there over on server now. No players managed to actually pick off kills there, but you notice the team of Mindfreak, that they're just holding strong in these positions and just waiting for someone to make a play. And you notice Yells right there. Naked was just lying right in front of the corner there over onto the B-bomb. It was able to take down that player, and it was a very nice setup that they all had, because they were stopping the team of Storm for making any plays here in this map. Now, Hopey will take down one. He's got another couple of plays to deal with. He's got the scope, and I thought he got the kill there for a second on Naked, but it wasn't meant to be. Naked will take him down, and now Mindfreak go up 2-0 in the series up against Team Storm. Did you really think it was going to be 2-0 this early?
I didn't. I was expecting a 1-1. I was expecting the team of Storm to actually take out the first map. Yeah. But it seems just Mindfreak too strong in the domination again in the search and destroy, and 2-0. Definitely a good lead for Mindfreak so far in this round 2 matchup of the ASTRO Circuit Season 5 Finals. But we'll be back with the next match, which will be a blitz right after this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 3 here in the winners bracket round 2 of the ASTRO circuit season 5 finals. I'm Myksta, joined by lachdog. It's currently Plantronics.Mindfreak taking on Team Storm, whereas Mindfreak have already taken a 2-0 lead. This could be potentially the final map, but lachdog, do you think it will be?
I don't actually. I think Storm, they have the ability to dominate Blitz just like no other team really, and I think they will be able to take this one out. But then again, Mindfreak, they've been playing extremely well. We saw them take out that domination with Shocks and Fighter going massive in the kills. Shocks dropped a 40 bomb, Fighter dropped a 30 bomb. So if they can do that again, then the team of Storm don't have a lot of chance. But at the moment, 2-3 in favour of Mindfreak. So a quick start to the game. And on a map where you don't usually see a lot of caps, it's a little bit surprising to see 5 caps in the first minute.
Well, they definitely weren't really contested. I mean, none of the Mindfreak caps were, at least. I mean, they picked off a couple of kills when the Storm decided to try and push on up. But apart from that, Mindfreak, I was highlighting them on the map. They were just strolling on past. The holders on that, like, 3/4 of the map. They're able to just go in for these caps. And you see them again, just setting up for these relays. They're trying to go for it. 2 of their players do drop, though, as you're going to be having Naked now pick off the kill. Currently on drugs. Now he's going to rotate around. 2 players actually going to be underneath him. They do spot him first. He'll pick off the first kill through the timber wall there, as Buzzard will also take down Hopi. Now he's going to be on the 18-wheeler Naked. As he spots another player, he'll take him down and he'll continue on his way, merry little way, as a player will be, or 2 players rather, will be there to contest him. Buzzard's going to be going through the other angle. He's going to be in post at the moment. 1 player from Team Storm walks on in for a cap though, and now the team of Mindfreak, they're about to answer back. They're pushing on down aggressively and they want more caps for themselves.
Yeah, they do. Fate doing a good job on there on defense as he does pick up the kill. Hope he'll assist him there and get the other one down. So they now have a bit of breathing space. They cleared the team of Mindfreak out of their spawn, and now they're able to just push out, try and find a couple of kills. As Fate does so, he will pick up one. There's another one in Genius. Can he get the kill? He won't be able to. He gets taken down, and now it will. B will jump on board with Yelza, who is trying to go in. He sees one there. Does he go for the kill? No, he doesn't. He goes for the cap. Gets it. 4-4 is the score. And 8 caps in 2.5 minutes on this map. Definitely not expected from me in this one so far. And both teams, as you said, not really worrying about defense too much. Just a lot of attack.
I mean, just as you were saying that, Luke, he spotted the one. They paused for the gunfight, and Luke was just like, you know what, it's not worth it. Let's go for the cap. And as he pushed it out, he got obliterated. So that was one of those moments where generally people, you know, they want to go for those caps. So that was one of those moments where you just know that you can't get the cap, and you just need to go for that 1v1 gunfight and make something happen. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to do so. And the players from Storm, their attacking players got taken down. You're now going to be seeing a Mindfreak going to want to push on down. Now the score, as you mentioned, is tied at 4-4. So we still have a total of 8 caps in this game, but we have a minute 50 still remaining in the first half. And Warhawk being the biggest map out of the Blitz ones, you generally sometimes don't see a lot of caps, but sometimes we can see quite a high total depending on how these teams play. Now you notice in the first 2 minutes we saw a lot of caps going in. Since then, the cap sort of trail has slowed down because these teams are focusing a little bit more on their defense, on more of their kills, and trying to get these plays, and as such they're cancelling each other out.
Yeah, that's right. This map, there's only a couple of ways to get to that capture point, so you can be shut down really easily, and the defense isn't too hard. So when you're talking about defense on this map, it's usually pretty tight. Usually not a lot of caps go through, but at the moment 4-4 is the score. Luke, he's trying to push out for this cap. He's going to try and slide in. He doesn't quite get there because someone saw him go into Genius and picked him up. Now it's going to be Yells. He's just going to wait. He's going to try and find this kill. Fate's also pushed up into the Gina's bakery. Yelza picks up a kill. He's going to rotate back around, trying to find a second one. As he does, that's Naked. There's a third one there. Doesn't get the kill, but he was the distraction because Fate went through for the capture. 5-4, and Storm played that beautifully on their attack, and just a good bit of teamwork there to get the capture. And they look like they're going to be in the lead at the halftime break unless Mindfreak can try and pull something out, and it's up to Shocks.
It really is, and I'm going to jump on board with him right here as he wants to push on down for this one. Players coming off the spawn now. Nades will happen, but no, he'll get denied just before the cap point. Now you're going to be seeing Naked in a position to be able to go for this cap as well. He's going to be running straight on down into straight for it, but he won't be able to do so. Shox is playing that defense. Now Buzzard is there. 3 seconds. He gets 1 kill. Oh, I thought he got the second one as well. I don't think he was expecting to pick off the first kill there. I thought he might have thought when the nade blew up, he picked off the kill on Hopi, and that slight just realization just really killed him there. You see the bullets just stop, and he was trying to run it past, and right there, I mean, that's going to be the first half. That's 5-4. Storm barely have the lead, but you have another 5 minutes left. Blitz on Warhawk. It's a do-or-die moment for Storm right here. One more map and they'll be knocked into the losers bracket. Lachdog, I'm feeling they can take this one if they keep their options open.
Yeah, well, it will be. We will see. And Fate, he goes down straight off the bat. We'll jump on board, stay with Storm because we'll see what they can do, because they're the team that's in front. They're the team that are making the plays, and it looks like Hopi, he is just pushing down. There's one player between him and the capture point. Can he get the kill? He will. There we go. That's Naked. And now it looks like he should be able to push straight through. There's a player right behind him. He doesn't see him. That was Fighter. Fighter picks up the double and on defense. So he stops anyone from being able to get that capture. They run in a capture of their own. And 5-5 is the score. So a very close blitz so far here on Warhawk.
Yeah, I mean, these players just picking off these kills. The second one gets the advantage. The other one just tries to push on down. Now, you had Luke trying to push on up as well. Who'll get dropped. Same with Hopi, as you're going to be seeing another cap going for the Mindfreak squad. You have Buzzin with 2 caps for himself as well. So I think out of the, all the caps in these ones, those 2 probably are the most surprising of the sort, with Fighter being on 0 as well. Shocks on 1 and Naked on 3 for Storm. 4 caps for Fate and 1 for Yells. So not as widespread there for them. But you actually had one of the Mindfreak players over in loading, picking off a nice kill there on Luke. That was Naked, who also falls shortly after, and he was able to actually pick off a double kill there, Yells, and he's going to push on down. He's going to have one player contesting him as he went for the nade. He does get taken down. 3.5 minutes remaining here in this map, and I mean, you're going to be seeing Mindfreak barely in the lead, but I mean, that lead by 1 cap can really change in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it can. As we saw in the first minute of the match, there was 5 caps in 1 minute between the teams, so definitely can change in an instant, really. But Fighter, he'll be able to go through for his first cap of the game. And as you were saying, Buzzo picks up 2. He can't pick up the third. There's a cap for Storm, but Buzzo with those 2 caps to his name, he's going 20-8, so he's still going with that slaying roll, but he's just changed it up. Usually he does sit on the right side with the Remington when they spawn on this side of the map, but they've decided that they've changed up their strats, and if we jump on board with him, he's just going to sit back and try and get a few kills. He won't be able to. Gets taken down, and there we go. 7-7 is the score. Make that 8-7, and Storm, they're back in the lead. They
are. I mean, I was on board with Luke's screen. As he got that cap, he was stunned. He was just bunny hopping his way over onto that capture point. Now Shox is going to be running on down. He's going to have no one to contest him here. No, actually one player, mark my words, is going to be going on forward to try and see if he can take out that player. Now Shox, I believe, did see him. He's just going to be waiting for that player to sort of just rotate around. Now will he happen? No, he did see him. Fate does the brilliant job of perfect map awareness there to just keep his team in the lead, not allowing Shox to go in for that cap. Now you're going to be seeing Naked take out a kill there, as you're going to be seeing, get taken down by Fate, as Buzzin will take down Hopi. Now Fighter will take out a kill as well on Yells. That's sort of opening up the map, but the player on drugs will actually try to get a couple of shots out to one of the Mindfreak players, unfortunately with not too much success. Now off the spawn, the players from Storm are actually going to be spawning over on the capture point. Shox is going to find it's going to be a little bit of a cluster there, as he gets taken down. But at the moment, I mean, with 1 minute 40 remaining, Storm, they're not really playing as much of the aggressive game because Mindfreak are just really up in their faces. They're playing more of the passive game, and you can't really blame them because Mindfreak, they're desperate for this cap in, and I mean, they're just not being successful in being able to do it.
Yeah, it's one of those maps you can play hard defense and get away with it a bit better than the others, because you can't sneak through as easily. As we will see what they can do. Hope he tried to push in. Yelza, he's just sitting here waiting for the Mindfreak players to push out of their spawn so he can go in for a cap and extend that lead to a 2-point difference, but he wasn't able to do so, so he gets taken down. But the Storm players, they all spawn back on their capture point. Mindfreak haven't been able to push up the map too far. They are currently stretched across mid, but if any of them get taken down, then they really are on the back foot in terms of trying to get this cap. It's up to Who is it? We'll find the player going here through the diner. It is Shocks. It looks like he's going to go around the back. He sees one, he sees two, gets one kill, can't get the second as he gets taken down. Naked now contesting from the opposite direction. He's trying to push in. He gets taken down. Good call-outs here from the team of Storm as Shocks has just come off the respawn. Buzzo sees a player. He's just going to try and slide through. They're all watching the capture point. He gets taken down. Fighter goes down. Now it's up to Naked. It's actually up to Shocks. He's the only one in the position to try and get a capture. He has to get this cap and his teammates have to defend the capture point.
It's just not going to happen, and I mean, that's just not going to be enough time left. Even though they did get the cap in the end, they conceded the point, and they might even concede another one here. There you go, the player just ran straight past them. The Mindfreak defenses. That's going to be 10-8, but that also means that is going to be the first map on the board for Team Storm. They're slowly answering back, but with the domination up next, you got to wonder, after that first map scoreline, will it be enough? Will that blitz momentum carry on forward to just try and creep their way forward to force a map 5? I mean, that's what they're going to be aiming for. They need that map 5. Of course, the domination will be on a Freight, then the S&D will be Octane, so I really would be hoping they're really good at those two maps to answer back in this series. Of course, parallel to this, Curse just finished taking down Mega in a 3-0 scoreline, so now waiting in the winners bracket final as well. We'll be back in a short moment. We'll wait for these lobbies to get started up. We've got Domination up next.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the round 2 matchup of the winners bracket of the ASTRO Circuit Season 5 Finals ODC here between Plantronics.Mindfreak and Team Storm. I'm lachdog. Joining me is Myksta, and this is map 4, Domination on Freight, currently 2-1. Mindfreak have the lead, but they just got 3 down, and it looks like Storm, they've started off well and are going to be able to capture the B flag.
Yeah, that B flag is going to be crucial for them moving forward. And Naked, he tried to get a couple of tags in, but he wasn't able to actually secure that one, as you see them rotating over. Now, with that 2 flag under their control and them picking up the kills as they do, they've opened up to a really great start. You notice them actually, they're going to be pushing on down. You know, they've got a player, Hopey, who was actually in roles picking off those kills as well. Player going to be trying to rotate to contest him, and that was Luke who actually saves it. So they're covering each other right here, and they're being able to pick off these kills, which is a great start, just forcing the team of Mindfreak back over onto their side of the map, over on that C side. And that really is a crucial point of this this map thus far, because I mean, Luke, you see him now just mopping up these kills. He hasn't died. He's got a cap as well. He's basically doing everything, and his team's doing the exact same. They're just forcing Mindfreak all the way back. And you notice Mindfreak did slip out though, and they went for a neutralization over an A. One of the players is moving back to contest that, and that is going to be Fate. So let's jump over to him quickly, as we did actually have Luke just dying as I swapped over to him, and Fate, Fate gets knifed by Naked as he was stunned. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, he got absolutely destroyed there, and Yelza, he did as well. Luke trying to contest this C flag. He gets taken down, and Shock's going on a tear at the moment. He's on a 3 streak. He was 0-4 before that. Now he's got 3 kills in a row, and he's trying to push in, gets the assist. Naked gets the double kill, and he picks up another. Shock's just starting to get going here as he does get taken down, but he gets the B flag. That's a triple cap for Mindfreak, and they're going to start getting into the lead here as they're 29-23. That's a 6-point difference, but if they can hold this triple cap for a little bit longer, then they are going to get in the lead even more and just start to really put on the pressure onto Storm, because holding a triple cap for not very long, only 30 seconds, is going to rack you up at least 18 points to 0, and that is a big lead for just a 30-second period of time.
It really is. And I mean, you actually see Buzzin was contested there at the back, and you know, he's trying to get a couple of shots on out. Now, of course, they do have quite a big standing lead here earlier on in this stage. I mean, it is 47 points to 25, but I mean, they're mopping up these kills, and it's really just been a complete turning point from what really started at the beginning of this game. They've been able to really just completely adapt straight away. Now, they might be dying here and there, but in comparison, percentage-wise, they've definitely got the better half of the stick right now, and even though that B flag is about to be contested, they're in perfect positions to try and stop this. I'm looking at Shocks right here, currently over on green. Now, he's got one player contesting him over on green. Unfortunately, didn't see the player to his left, and he did get taken down. But Luke will pick off a double kill as Fate takes that one. Now, Naked is contesting on forward. He'll get taken down as well. So right now, this is the team of Storm's opportunity to go for this B flag. They managed to capture that one successfully. The whole of Mindfreak is coming out of this white area. Yells takes down one. He rotates back over. 2 players right in front. He will get taken down, and Luke now will just be sitting outside of bottles, waiting for these players to make their moves. Now, we'll get knifed in the chest, unfortunately for him. And Mindfreak, I just wanted to note, they tried to go over to this A flag while one of their players was on B, and off the spawn, those players just got completely annihilated.
Yeah, they did. Now B's getting neutralized here. Yelza ran the wrong way. He should have kept going down that mid alley to try and contest B. He did get taken down when he tried to cross over into fire. On board with Hopey now as he does pick up a headshot there. That's a 3 down for Mindfreak, so if they can jump on B, they should be able to get it, unless Buzzo can get the kill, but Hopey turns on him. Hopey actually kills his teammate with a trophy system. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in my life, but anyway, we'll continue on with Fate trying to get a couple of kills here as he sees one long, won't be able to get the kill. Naked with the double as Kurt. Luke, he picks up one, trying to find another kill. There is one directly beneath him. He doesn't know that, though. He's going to push over into Porter to try and find a couple of kills. There's 3 players coming off the spawn. Can he get the triple? No, they all go the other way, and he's going to try and contest them.
Luke's actually going to pick off one. He's looking for the second. He'll get the second one as well. Now, third is there right above him. They just lost each other for the moment. Will these shots actually go out? Yes, they will. I was actually hoping Luke will get the triple kill there. That would have just been the magic moments for him in this overall play here. But with 27 seconds remaining in this half, I mean, the score is 82 to 66, keeping in mind that Mindfreak only need one more map to take this one out. They've got an early lead. It's looking like this could be theirs, but the second half, I mean, if Storm really play the way for longer than just 1 minute of the way they started in the first minute, I do see them coming back and really taking this one out. But Mindfreak, they just don't want to lose.
No, obviously they don't, and the team of Storm, they came back. They were a long way behind. 14 points is a good result for them in terms of score difference because they got triple capped, and if you get triple capped at all, usually it just means you are getting absolutely outslayed. But at the start, Luke, he was on a forced. He was 5-0. Then he got taken down a few times. Then he got on a couple of streaks, and it really set the bar for the team of Storm. And if he can start off well in this half, he's got the scope out. Ooh. And he will pick up the kill on Shox. Gotta love the scope here in domination on Freight. And if that can set up his team for a kill. Let's hope he goes in for the knife. He misses it. But if they can try and get this B control earlier, then can definitely get back into this one and send it to a 5th map. But we've still got 4.5 minutes of this half, and it's only 14 points of difference.
I'm just, I'm really just looking at these two teams right now, and I'm just like, I was questioning the sniper at the beginning of the map. I'm not going to lie, I'm still on that one. I'm questioning that sniper play, but right now you see Mindfreak, they're just swarming over onto this flag. Shots out underneath the trades, trying to be from Yells, unable to really close that one down. The nade's actually going over to Hopey, and he got tags, I believe, on one of the players there. Hopey took down one, but he gets taken down in return. He's going to climb on up to the trade here, takes down one, but he will rotate over it, getting taken down himself now. Luke is there to try and just keep securing this flag. They should be able to get this one. It's nearly there, gets tagged out, and he does die, but he was able to keep that flag for himself. Hopey's wrapping around, the same with Yells. Fate is there also. They just need to keep them off this one and defend their spawn flag as well. You notice the players have just rotated around the communication just so they don't double up either. Is there. Fighter takes down Fate as Yell's still looking around and gets tags on, and he will pick off that kill as the kill feed is just lighting up. 105 to 92. The score is closing up, but it's all about if Storm can just keep control of this B flag. It is currently being contested at the moment. Shots are trying to happen underneath it, and Luke is currently the last one alive. Is underground. He's not in a position to really stop that right now. That flag will go back in the hands of
he didn't need to shoot. Luke didn't need to shoot there, as he should contest this one, but he gets taken down by Shox in the back there. So Mindfreak, they're able to keep control of that B flag, and still a 14-point difference, make that 15 between the two teams. So the team of Mindfreak, they're just keeping their distance away from the Storm squad's score. But if we have a look at Hopey, he's rotated around onto this A flag. Looks like he should be able to get the neutralize, but there's going to be a player contest him. Is he going to get the kill? He won't be able to. That was Shox getting the headshot there, but Shox has to rotate back around towards A. So if Yelza can get this double kill, which he does, he should be able to get the cap. He can't. He gets taken down by Naked. So Luke, he's pushing through Red, trying to find a couple of kills as he's just looking around near Red Train. Nothing really for him to get at the moment. He tries to contest, he'll get taken down, and the team of Mindfreak, they continue to have this control of B. And if the team of Storm can't get that back soon, then it's going to go Mindfreak's way 3-1. But Storm, they're still in this one, and they can still come back.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing Yells here on your screens, getting taken down. Fate's the last one up for his team at the moment. Now, 2 minutes remain here in this overall series between, or in this overall map, rather, it could be the series. 137 to 100, 139 now to 111 now. The team is Storm. They're in a bad situation here because they're not really in a position to really come back in this map, with the scoreline just increasing in the favour of Mindfreak. This could be it, but they're still going to be gunning for it anyway as Shox and Fate pick off kills. Buzzing with a nice double nade there, and Naked will take down Fate in return for that. Now 147 to 115. Lachdog, it's really getting to that point where they're just not going to have enough time.
Yeah, that's right. They need to go for the triple cap now, or they're not going to be able to do it, and they can't even get 2 at the moment. They are just getting absolutely smashed. There's a 4 down, and if you just look at the scores, 23 and 24 and 15 there for Naked, 26 and 16 for Buzzo. 19 and 21 for Shox, so but he's getting the caps, 6 caps to his name, and 21 and 23 for Fighter. So Fighter actually not playing as well as he did in the first domination there on Octane, but still just really dominating this Storm lineup. And Storm, none of them can really get out of the blocks. They're all dropping the neg bombs and not really able to get into the game. 167 to 125, a pretty similar scoreline. so far to what we saw in the Octane. Pretty close for most of it, but then Mindfreak just turn up when it's needed. And they were able to really take out the game.
They really were, and I mean, that is going to be a 3-1 victory for the team of Mindfreak. Now, they'll go on into the winners bracket final, guaranteeing themselves a top 3 placement alongside the team of Curse. So that's going to be the winners bracket final matchup up next. You don't want to miss that. I mean, that's going to be a crazy matchup. Once again, a best of 5 series. And coming into this competition, that was the predicted finals matchup as well. So this is going to really determine who's really going to be, who's playing better on the day and whatnot. And 177 to 136, finishing off this one. We had our other two your sort of favourites for third and fourth, Team Mega and Team Storm, now into the losers bracket round 2, about to have their own matches to play up in against as well. They're going to have to play some great matches over in that losers bracket to catch up.
Yeah, they are, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they can continue their way, or the teams in the bottom 4 seedings that comes through into those losers bracket round 2 matches can cause some upsets and maybe head on into even the losers bracket final and try and get into that top 3. But we will have to see. But next up, it's going to be the winners bracket final between Plantronics.Mindfreak and Curse. So don't go anywhere, because that match is coming up next.